fix the matter for dismissal.
Yes, because
The earlier date I am not there. It is a case, my lord. A serious illegally proceeding is going on against an advocate of Calcutta High Court. Or the petitioner is an advocate of Calcutta High Court, and she is in accident.
Is this petition maintainable, sir?
My lord, this is an appealable order. Also, only my lord, kindly see the input letter, page 35. The letter issued by the Director of District Protection Officer, Annexure P4.
Right.
I challenge this order, my lord.
The main order, that is
Kindly,
the order dated. If the order dated, please hear the court first.
My lord.
If the order dated April 26, 2022 is not challenged, not set aside, then it needs to be implemented.
11/10/22. 11/10/22 the text, and the order dated, my lord, 26th April 2022.
11/10/22. Where is that order?
Page 35, my lord. The order dated 26.
Page 35 is an order of implementation.
Implement is after 3 years.
So what?
After 3 years,
don't challenge it for 3 years. Who says? Is there any?
Who is the opposite party? I appear. My lord, last line.
Is there any limitation in implementing
my
the
lord,
order?
My lord, can see in the page 37, the last line of this order. This order shall have effect. These orders shall have effect till the respondent appear, or as the court extend from time to time. But according to the order, I appear before this court. This is the, my lord, petition. Kindly see the petition.
What is the order passed thereafter?
Thereafter, no order is there, my lord. No order is there.
The order has not been.
That order was implemented on 10th January 2020.
Very well. If it has been implemented.
And in the meantime, my lord, I file an appeal, and the appeal courts state the order. This is the order of stay in the proceeding. Proceeding already state. Let them file opposition. This is the order of the stay, my lord. Of the order.
Then if it has already been stayed, then what is the value of this?
Let them.
Then why are you moving this writ petition?
I am not moving. Before submit as your lord dismiss, then is unnecessary only withdrawn as the stay is there. That is the submission before your court. Already a stay is there. In order dated 28th January, 28th March 2025, passed by this. But the additional session judge, fast track court. And this extension order is already till extended. Your lordship got it?
Who is appearing for your other side?
Other side is earlier the date appear, and the state is not appear. After vacation, better, your lordship fix the matter after vacation?
No, I'll fix it tomorrow or day after, whenever it appears. I won't keep it. This writ petition is not maintainable in any way.
My lord. In any way, it is not maintainable.
Then,
if your lordship, then
the petitioner is represented today. Full stop. It is submitted that by an order dated March 28, 2025, passed in criminal appeal number 02 of 2025. The order dated April 26, 2025, passed by the Judicial Magistrate, Additional Court, Lalbagh, Murshidabad, in this case 13 of 2021, has been, but the stay was only till 13th of May 2025. What happened?
Thereafter extended, I produce, my lord. Liberty is given to produce the extended.
You bring it tomorrow. I'm keeping it tomorrow.
My lord, before vacation, my lord.
Before vacation only. I won't keep this pending. Unnecessary matters I will not keep pending. Has been stayed. Full stop. A copy of the order dated March 28, 2025 of the said order dated March 28, 2025 has been handed up to court. Full stop. Upon perusal of the said order, it appears that the order dated April 26, 2022 passed by the learned judicial magistrate, additional court, Lalbagh, Murshidabad, was stayed till May 13, 2025.
And thereafter,
It is submitted by the learned advocate appearing for the petitioner that such stay has subsequently been extended. Full stop. Paragraph. There is no representation on behalf of any of the respondents. Full stop. The learned advocate appearing for the state is requested to serve a notice on the non-appearing respondents, intimating them that the matter shall be taken up next on September 12th, 2025. 12th September, Friday. We যেখানে লিখেছেন handed over to court. The said copy is retained with the record.
12 তারিখে অনেক মামলা।
Next.
ওইখানে নাম আছে এটা করে
Appearing on behalf of the responding bank, 8 and 9.
Eight লিখুন। Respondent bank.
Respondent numbers 8 and 9, Axis Bank.
Axis Bank. লিখুন। None appears for the petitioner even today. Full stop. The petitioner remained unrepresented on September 3, 2025. Full stop. September 3, 2025 also full stop. Full stop. It appears that the petitioner is not interested in pursuing the matter. Full stop. তার আগে লিখে দিন। The matter has been listed under the heading for dismissal in order to put the petitioner on notice because of his non-appearance. Full stop. তারপরে ওটা লিখুন, it appears that the petitioner is not interested in pursuing the petition. Full stop. Not interested to pursue pursuing the petition. WPA 1687 of 2025 stands dismissed for this one. No order as to costs.
Your Lordship, I am applying for the petitioner. Your Lordship, there is in present petition there is some error. That's why withdraw the petition. Present petition and
Want to withdraw the petition? You have a letter from your client.
I have a mail, but not hard
You have to
copy.
submit something to show that.
I have the soft copy. I can show on my mail.
No, you have to put that on record. I will record that.
Yesterday, tomorrow.
Very well. Likhu. It is submitted on behalf of the petitioner.
Your Lordship, in item number 3, Your Lordship, I am appearing for State Election Commission on led by Ms. Sinha. Your Lordship, this matter is not maintainable. Your Lordship, kindly consider, Your Lordship, the grievance. That grievance is relating to the payment of the recorded.
Withdrawal.
Oh, withdrawal. Oh, acha.
Uh,
And grant liberty to face.
You bring your letter first. I'll take that on record and then permit you to withdraw.
Tomorrow I will submit.
The learned advocate
Give your
appearing for the petitioner submits that you are the advocate on record.
Yes.
That the owner name record for him. You are not the advocate on record.
Yesterday I filed.
You
I
filed
have
Galatnama
NOC
yesterday.
I have filed in press Galatnama with NOC.
You give your name.
Shahana Akhtar.
Give your name on a piece of paper. Ms. Such and such appears for the petitioner and submits that she has been newly engaged and she has instructions to withdraw the petition, to seek withdrawal of the petition. Full stop. She seeks some time to place on record the written instructions from the petitioner instructing her to withdraw the petition. Full stop. In such view of the matter, this petition under the heading to be mentioned on 12th. It will appear as to be mentioned on 12th. You bring it.
Deep location.
My portrait.
For my lord, in this matter, we are appearing for the state, my lord.
Lordship, petitioners are the owner of the piece of land, my lord. The authority concerned, my lord, wants to acquire our land, my lord, and issued notice. Lordship, kindly come, my lord, page 37 is the notice, my lord, and before that, I have annexed the deed and record of rights, my lord, in our name, my lord.
7, yes.
Lordship, 37 is the notice issued by the authority in our name, my lord.
Yes.
And in the hearing, my lord, we appeared in the hearing. We appeared in the hearing. Thereafter, we have raised objection, my lord, regarding the valuation of the land, my lord. We wants to get the market value, and we have quoted the amount.
But how is the writ maintainable against this?
But since the authority concerned,
There is an award
One-
to be passed, isn't
My
it?
lord,
What happens?
One instruction has come from the concerned department, my lord. May I hand over to your lordship this copy? Just said.
since the authority wants to acquire the land, my lord, without giving the proper
Above is
valuation,
not
my lord.
related to this office as acquisition for Haldia Panagar LPG pipeline project
Lordship.
taken up by the Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited is not done by the office of the district magistrate and district collector Purbo Bardhaman.
I have made party,
Hindustan
my lord. the
Petroleum
authorities.
Corporation Limited has their own competent authority for land acquisition.
We have
Who is
made
that? He
parties.
has not been made a party.
Lordship, we have made parties, my lord, and
Hmm.
served also, my lord.
Whom?
That's one of two competent authority, my lord. Haldia Panagar LPG pipeline project, my lord. And in similar circumstances, my lord, the authority has,
What is your affidavit of service showing? They have been served
lordship, by hand, my lord. Authority is-
by hand. Have another notice on them and come.
Lordship,
Listen. The petitioner seeks issuance of, not seeks issuance, not seeks rescission and or cancellation of notices dated June 7, 2023 and annulment, ANNUL, annulment of the consequent acts of the competent authority, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited, Haldia Panagar LPG pipelines project by the present petition, full stop. It is submitted that the petitioner's land, one petitioner or many?
two, my lord, two brothers, my lord.
Petitioner's asset for apostrophe, petitioner's land is sought to be acquired without paying appropriate compensation to the petitioners. Full stop. Paragraph. An affidavit of service has been filed which shows that the competent authority, Haldia Panagar LPG line has been served. Filed, an affidavit of service has been filed in court today. Same is taken on record. Therefore, document is submitted by the learned advocate appearing for the petitioner that the competent authority, Haldia Panagar LPG pipeline has been served physically. Full stop. There is no representation on behalf of the said authority, i.e. the respondent number 2. Full stop. The learned advocate appearing for the state respondent hands up a copy of the instructions forwarded to him by the Special Land Acquisition Officer, Purva Bardhaman. Instructions dated August 7, 2025. Forwarded to him by the Special Land Acquisition Officer, Purva Bardhaman, and submits that the district magistrate and district collector Purva Bardhaman has nothing to do in this matter.
My lord.
Full stop. In such view of the matter, presence of the respondent number 2 is necessary for effective adjudication of the present writ petition. Full stop. The writ petitioner shall therefore serve another notice on the respondent number 2,
Lords.
intimating the said respondent that this matter shall be taken up next on September 19, 2025. Before 19, you will be able to serve.
Lords.
19,
The-
19, I have some personal difficulty, my lord.
You are not required also.
My
You
lord.
said you are not required.
What happened, my lord? Page 45, only petitioner raised objection before the competent authority. Which
Competent authority.
only
appropriate authority.
one petitioner, my lord.
Very well, but you said you have nothing to say here.
My lord.
You don't have any say in what you said. 19 September 2025, the petitioner shall file an affidavit of service
Lords.
on the returnability.
Lords. Grateful.
अच्छा instruction টা ওর লিখে দিন instruction is written on
Follow that.
next
PPO.
For respondent, Barasat municipality.
লিখে নিন তো এবার যেটা বলছি না এটা উপরেরটাও লিখে দেবেন উপরেরটা সব ভোট হয়ে গেছে উপরে যে একটা ডিসমিসড হয়েছে না এর আগে হ্যাঁ আর না এইটাতে ওটা ছিল ওখানে না কারণ ওটা একটু this matter has been listed under the heading for dismissal today since the petitioner did not appear on September 10, 2025. Now, for dismissal today, in order to give the petitioner one more opportunity to represent its case after the petitioner failed to appear on September 3, 2020. Because full stop. Today also, the petitioner remains unrepresented. Full stop. It appears that the petitioner is not interested in pursuing its cause. Full stop. The respondent is jara jara ache likhe deben. WPA. Give your appearance. WPA 2089 of 2025 stands dismissed. ঠিক আছে এইটা এবার ঠিকঠাক থাকে
My lord, one small indulgence, my lord, I was on my late lordship on item number 2 lordship. In earlier 2 occasions lordship, I may not attend lordship, that is my fault lordship, but today I
Today
was
I have dismissed it.
lordship, can it be
Your
recalled
other
by
side,
other
bring
side?
your other
I
side
can
because-
inform the other side, lord.
No, bring him because I passed an order in his
Lordship,
presence.
lordship. I will
I'll
bring the
recall
other
it in
side,
his
lord.
presence. Bring him.
I appear upon the petition and the respondent.
Yes.
Lord, yesterday it was hard. and
Yes. You have checked up, there is another order, WPA 12154 of 2023. It is absolutely akin to your case.
Yes. So the. But I have got another judgment passed by
Amrita
Honorable
Ghosh.
Amrita Sinha,
No.
Amoli Saha.
Yeah, that has been considered in that matter also, Your Honor. The petition your lordship is saying that has also been considered by Justice of Sinha also.
Because there it had been directed that the clinic will have
Yes, Your
the
lordship.
say.
Yes.
So it can be disposed of. Give me
As
that
your
order.
lordship. Here also it was allowed.
Okay. Even the petitioners, comma, a married couple, comma, seek the aid of assisted reproductive technology for the purpose of getting a child, which the petitioners have been unable to owing to certain medical conditions. Full stop. Paragraph. The petitioners had approached the respondent number,
Respondent number 4 here.
respondent number 4, which is the registered assisted reproductive technology bank. It is an assisted reproductive technology bank and clinic.
Yes, yes.
That is how you describe it.
Yes.
Which is an assisted reproductive technology bank and clinic under the Assisted Reproductive Technology within bracket Regulation Act 2021 for the purpose of facilitating in vitro fertilization process of the fact that in terms of assisted reproductive technology regulation Act 2021, the man should be the age of, what is the age of the man?
At
What
present,
is the statutory age?
it's 55. Visual Lordship kindly see section 21.
55 years. And the woman should be the age of
Wife is for 3 years.
give me the act. Act.
No, I am made a mistake. I thought
Both
that
are,
the present
the
age
upper
of
limits of both the
upper
and,
limit for husband is 55
and for the wife also is 50 years.
Give me
Yes.
the act. And then
Section 21. The lower limits is 21 for the wife as the
section
wife
21 G 1
and 50 for the woman, and for a man is 21 to 55 years old. 21 is a-
petitioner is 56 years old.
No, 59.
58.
58.
When he had filed the petition.
As per the
When
petition.
It was 58, now 59.
It's almost a year, Your Lordship.
58.
59.
Why is 44 years?
Comma. The petitioner number. Within the age bracket. She is 41.
44 years, actually.
44 years. She will do that full stop. Paragraph. The issue involved in the present writ petition as much as
Written name was right.
have already decided this case. Full stop. Paragraph. The case of Sanchita Ghosh and Menon. The 1 week. Sanchita Ghosh and
Time of examination.
Wait for similar case.
Sorry, that.
Ek বছর পেরিয়ে গেছে। 44.
This court had acted as follows. Paragraph. The district court of as much as separated next the aforesaid case of Sanchita Ghosh and others was considered by another court in bench of this court, the case of Shamini Sahai. Shamini Sahai and others. Wherein in such view of the full stop. None. Article. The petitioner has also another section of the coordinate bench of this court in the case of Sudarshan. The later consider बोलिए Paragraph. Here. Nothing more remains to be decided in the present petition. Full stop. Accordingly, WPA 2431 of 2025 is allowed, thereby granting liberty to the petitioners to approach the respondent number 4, which is an assisted reproductive technology for obtaining the services which the clinic is qualified for and authorized provide for the purpose of employing assisted reproductive technology services which give a child. Full stop. If so approached, the respondent number 4 shall take steps to ensure that the petitioner can avail of such services by with or without the gamut of the petitioner number 1 at the discretion of the clinic. Petitioner number 1 at the discretion of the clinic's discretion. As decided in the case of Sanchita Bhushan. You will decide. Yes.
Obligement.
Pick your book.
Lordship, I'm appearing in item number half of the state. Lordship.
Yes.
If your Lordship kindly takes up this matter on next Friday.
Lordship, I'm appearing for the petitioner in this matter. Lordship kindly takes it up on the next week, Lordship.
Next Friday there will be a, because this matter has been, I'm fixing it on 19th, then it will appear on 19th. In the meantime, I'll make some headway.
Grateful, Your Lordship.
You can aspirate for. You give your names in the chat box. Aspirate for, list this matter.
Yes.
Again
Yes,
on, let this matter be adjourned today and be listed again on Friday. Next Friday, or Friday week, 19th.
Much
Raised, I am for the petitioner.
I get here in 2 matters. Item number 12 and item number 30.
My lord, I am led by Mr. Soumitra Bandyopadhyay. This matter, my lord, he is on his
On the last occasion, matter was hard at length, more than 1 hour.
My lord, he is on
And my lord,
Actually, Mr. Sen, there are 4 matters with 4 different kinds of orders. In some matters, orders have been passed without hearing. In some matters, order have been passed upon hearing. In matters where order have been passed upon hearing, I think he should go to the appellate forum. But if the order has been passed without hearing, then there is a violation of principle of natural justice. Court will. Which one is your matter? We'll take up that then. I'm passing it on.
There is only blocking of each other, not further each other.
so that lifting of materials is stopped. No vehicle seats, no material seats. In one way, item number 12. And that exercise has been checked. The other matter, order pass.
But then for the purpose of unblocking that, what is the remedy?
Why not for the purpose of unblocking?
Because there can be a temporary unblocking for the purpose of keeping it unblocked for the rest of the period. He should be.
That means that the owner of the vehicle is prohibited from using that particular vehicle with regard to that matter, the lifting purpose.
That I understand, Mr. Sen. What I want to convey to you is this: suppose a person's vehicle is blocked. If it is blocked, then in that case, he will not be able to use it for that business anymore till such time that the block is removed. That entails civil consequences. So this should be preceded by a hearing. There can be a temporary blocking, after that a hearing, and then a permanent blocking.
In that case, the suggestion is that after suppose 7 days or 8 days, then after that, an order should be passed after giving an opportunity of hearing.
Yes, yes.
An order means it appears under the statute. The statute, I have not seen any such power regarding blocking, but there are several judgments. In case of other danger matter and others, I don't know that the authority has power to block. That means blacklist.
Yes, that is there. Even if that is there, that can be exercised for a limited purpose, for a limited period of time without hearing, and then after hearing you can continue it. But at the very threshold you block it, and that will continue ad infinitum. That cannot be the law.
If I do not exercise any power at the time of
then you will be allowing a perpetration of illegality. That cannot be done. That cannot be done. But there should be a minimum check.
Minimum check. So,
item 12 টা দিনে এটা রাখুন, item 12 টা দিন।
Before, because facts are different, diverse facts, independent writ petition, but the one thing is common. One thing is common is that the suspicion of not following the rules and regulations with regard to transportation of these minor minerals.
Page 25 is the challan, and thereafter, and page 26 is my representation. Yes.
Yes, there is no order in 12.
There is no order. There is no order. There is no order.
They have blocked my.
Yes, there is no.
So within a week from date, you give him a hearing and you decide what is to be done. You appear.
And my lord, as per the statute, there is no such provision for blocking the e-challan. There is
No,
a provision.
that block, my lord, that
But
means
there is
what
no
I
such
pray.
provision.
Then, my lord, I am ready to,
And
my
what
lord,
they are trying to say, my
do
lord,
the hearing on that point. That whether I have any power to block or blacklist without any statutory authority. That means the statutory provision.
There is
That
no
is
provision
always,
for
my lord,
blocking.
executive, my lord, because, my lord, it is my prerogative. My prerogative, I can block, I can blacklist it, but yes, for some time.
Rule 50 under West Bengal minor mineral constitutional
Show me the rules.
provision, but there is no question, but there is nowhere it is stated. I have seen that unblocking of the e-challan.
এই পাওয়ারটা সব সময়
কোথায় বলতে তো হবে আপনাকে
তাহলে তো হিয়ারিং তাহলে জাজমেন্ট
Hmm. They have mentioned the time in the each challenge.
No, no, somebody had shown me some regulation. There is a regulation with regard.
That is why what I want to state before your lordship is that, my lord, their parent statute is there and at least 2 rules are there under the parent statute. If your lordship
This
kindly
is
want
not
to
the
hear
only
me
rule.
for
There is
5
another
minutes,
rule with regard to sign and off.
I can dispel, my lord, all the clouds.
Well, same rule they have handed over to me. My last occasion. Here
Last
also the
occasion আমি
penalty
ছিলাম না ভাই।
provision. Rule 50 also quoted.
ঠিক আছে, আপনি বলুন।
From the book.
দেখিয়ে আগের এই শেষের ম্যাটারটা একটু দিন তো, ওখানে কোথাও রুল টুল ছিল।
Ultimately.
Under the Parent Act as well as under two rules under the Parent Act, everywhere there is a provision for interception.
Read rule 25(2) of the storage rules.
Yes.
এটা দিয়ে দিন না। You can't say it's not there.
Right.
Authority can raise a ticket on centralized portal. That is unblock. That is blocking.
I have got a very challenge.
That is disputed. That is your contention that it is valid. Their contention it is not valid because it has expired. So you can't say that they don't have any power to block. They will block it, give you a hearing. If you can satisfy, they will unblock. If you cannot satisfy, you will carry it up in appeal.
Another thing is, mother, they have mentioned a time. From this
That is factual, sir. I will not enter into that for which I have made it very clear. I am going to interfere only for the purpose of ensuring that natural justice is complied with. If there is no violation of principles of natural justice, there is an appellate forum, you have to approach that. At best, you can be relegated to that authority for the purpose of hearing. That's all. Not more than that.
But regarding imposition of penalty,
Penalty in this case.
In this case, penalty has not been imposed. In this case, the vehicle, Malad, may I tell one thing? Despite having power,
not be required to pay
Malad, may I tell, despite having power under the Parent Act as well as under the two rules, in this case, in item number 12, the vehicle intercepted, but the vehicle or the materials, loaded materials were not seized. No penalty imposed.
In your case, where is that penalty? Imposition of penalty of 1 lakh in this case, item 12. Where is that?
No order has been served.
Then that is not there.
But another thing, kindly.
You first come to pay one by one.
Another thing,
One by
করলে ভালো হতো
You plus finished it.
বলতে দিন স্যার, আমি অনেক ছোট অ্যাডভোকেট, একটু বলতে দিন।
Finish 12 first, then we shall go on to the next matter. Yes.
Serial number, Malad? 12.
Yes. Yes, finish it.
You have kindly come to page 25.
Page 25.
Malad, kindly see the time of the challan. Page 25, top. Issue date 18/8/2023, 11:09 PM. Validity team 19 August 2023, 11:09 PM.
Why are you showing challan to me? I have got your point. According to you, challan was valid. According to
Of
them,
course, the challan has been issued from here. If the national highway is blocked or there is a huge traffic jam, if the time is expired, that
I will decide that whether there was traffic jam or not, whether it was smooth sailing traffic or not. This is
the time.
This is something which lies in the factual domain. You go and get it thrashed out by the authority. Before that, you can only get an order here that natural justice has been complied with or not. These are all factual disputes. How will I get into it? Tell me. Then I will have to call for a report in the form of affidavit. That will help you.
That is why my entire figure is seized. I am
You
not.
only are creating problems. I am trying to dispose it off.
We have mentioned a time.
I cannot set aside immediately merely because
No,
you are
I
saying
am not paying set aside.
Then
I am
what are you
only
paying?
paying for interim relief that I may be allowed to
no
run.
interim relief. I will send you back to them. They will hear it within a specific time frame and pass an order.
At recess time, they may be allowed to.
No. I will limit the time. Within that time, if they do not give a hearing, then there will be no blocking. The blocking.
Yeah,
will
my
go.
lordship kindly pass.
That I can do.
Lordship, otherwise,
Within that period, if you cannot give a hearing, then
And
blocking has
this
to be removed.
order is passed, my lord, only in this case where
Yes,
we
I am
have
limiting
not
it.
exercised the power.
And there I
with
shall see.
PA, that is different.
There,
It does, because this order, my lord, if you lordship kindly pass this order here, but that does not mean that in any case, instead of seizure, I have to, my lord, give E-block and then seizure, no. Only in this case, they have, without exercising their power, they just exercise this power.
No, in any case, if they exercise seizure, they block it. They have power to block. Initially, they will block. But within a particular
I think, my
period,
lord, I am sorry to Manna, I could not express myself before your lordship that in this case, instead of seizure, instead of slapping any penalty, just, my lord, that blocking of further e-challan.
here seizure itself, blocking itself amounts to seizure of some sort. Because 25(2) itself
Not
says that.
seizure, he can apply, he can use the vehicle in other purpose. The vehicle has not been seized.
Very well.
So he can use the vehicle for
That is
some
what
other purpose.
25(2)
The
says,
vehicle
that you
can
will raise a
run and
ticket.
fly on road.
25(2) says that you can raise a ticket. Blocking is of that nature only.
So far this matter is concerned, my lord can pass that order.
Listen it. The petitioner is aggrieved. Item number 12, 8933. ট্যাগ নয়, সব আলাদা আছে। না উইথ করে কেন আসবে? উইথ নেই তো। কেন উইথ করে দিচ্ছেন কেন দিদি? আমি বলেছিলাম দিস উইল অ্যাপিয়ার সেপারেটলি। উইথ থাকবে না, আলাদা। হ্যাঁ, ওটা সব আলাদাই আছে। আলাদা অর্ডার হচ্ছে তো, এই যে আগে আলাদা হচ্ছে। সব আগের অর্ডার আলাদা হচ্ছে না। হ্যাঁ, সাইন তো হয়েছে। উইথ হয়ে সাইন হয়নি, একসঙ্গে। Item 12. The writ petitioner is aggrieved by the blocking of the petitioner's e-challan. What is blocked? Your e-challan is blocked.
E-challan. So
that
that
quota, official quota, they have, so that I got another challan will not be generated.
Blocking of the
Government quota.
The lessee is authorized to, my lord, in the mining lease operation. The lessee has to enter into that portal.
That facility has been blocked. Very well.
E-challan.
Has the e-challan is aggrieved by the blocking of the petitioner's e-challan facility for the purpose of which he utilized for the purpose of carrying riverbed material, carrying stroke transporting riverbed material. Full stop. Paragraph. It is the petitioner's case that the petitioner's case petitioner's case that the petitioner's truck carrying riverbed materials from Mausa, Kumirkola, Ward,
Kindly
Shotonga.
have a look at section rule 4. This is called transit pass, and it is under the main act. My lord, this rule is called mines and minerals. My lord, the prevention of illegal mining. My lord, rule 4 says that transit pass. Actually, each challan is transit pass. The date, time, everything will be there.
So that facility
That
has
is
been
transit
blocked.
pass blocked.
The facility has been blocked.
Facility with regard to
Facility
this
has been-
transit pass.
Not the e-challan.
And
E-challan
no,
facility.
in common parlance, it is called e-challan because one can obtain it through portal after registering, my lord, his vehicle number
So
and
his
name and
e-challan facility has been blocked.
My lord.
Very good. Illegal. Riverbed material stroke sand from Mausa Kumirkola, Ward Shashanga, Purbo Bardhaman to Kolkata North. When, the petitioner's said vehicle was intercepted at, where was your vehicle intercepted?
Block Purbo Bardhaman.
No, it was intercepted where?
Singur,
At Singur. At
due to
Singur.
traffic jam.
Full stop. At that point of time when the petitioner's vehicle was held up at Singur, আচ্ছা না ওখানে block intercepted at Singur লিখে দিন at that point of time when the petitioner's vehicle was intercepted, the petitioner's vehicle was stagnant due to traffic congestion just prior to reaching Singur Bridge at Hooghly. Full stop. Paragraph. The petitioner's e-challan in respect of the said vehicle was examined. Thereafter, the petitioner's e-challan was blocked. Full stop. E-challan facility was blocked. Full stop. Paragraph. The petitioner complains that the petitioner could learn about such blocking of e-challan facility of the petitioner when the petitioner sought to generate e-challan from the relevant portal for the purpose of its business. Full stop. Paragraph. Learned advocate appearing for the writ petitioner submits that the blocking of the petitioner's e-challan has been done absolutely unreasonably, in as much as the petitioner was in possession of a valid e-challan and the time mentioned in the said e-challan had expired for no fault of the petitioner, but due to reasons beyond the petitioner's control. Full stop. It is submitted that the petitioner could not reach the destination within the time mentioned in the e-challan because of huge traffic jam on the way. Full stop. Paragraph. It is further submitted that there is no rule in the West Bengal what is that? The rule which you showed? West Bengal minor concession rules,
West Bengal
2016, minor mineral concession rules.
Depends on illegal mining, transport and shortage rules in 2000.
ওই কি দিয়েছে ওটা লিখে নেবে।
Minor mineral concession rule
2016, which authorize the respondents to block the petitioner's vehicle, block e-challan facility for the petitioner. Full stop. Paragraph. Learned Mr. Sen, learned additional advocate general appearing for the state respondents, submits that the respondent, that the petitioner's e-challan had expired at the time when the petitioner's vehicle was intercepted, and as such, the petitioner was not in possession of a valid e-challan, wherefore, the petitioner's vehicle has rightly been blocked. Full stop. Paragraph. It is further submitted that in terms of Rule 25, sub Rule 2 of the West Bengal sand within bracket mining, transportation, storage and sale with bracket close rules 2021. The respondent state authorities are authorized to block the e-challan facility. Full stop. Paragraph. Having heard the learned counsel appearing for the respective parties and having considered the material on report, this court is of the view that upon a plain reading of the provisions of Rule 25 within bracket 2 of the sand mining rules, it is evident that the respondent authorities have power to block e-challan facility in case it is found that any sand mining operation is being carried out with the help of any tool, equipment or carrier or any other thing without lawful authority. Full stop. But Mr. Sen, your argument is that the e-challan had expired on that day when the vehicle was intercepted. It is not a case that he did not have e-challan at all.
E-challan, it is not a case that the e-challan itself expired. It's a case that in every e-challan, a time is mentioned there.
That is what I mean by expiry.
That period is over.
That is what I mean by expiry.
Yes.
So merely because that period is over, will it fall under 25 too? It will not fall because it requires something graver than that.
Two comes after one.
One. That is why it will not fall under one.
Yes. Whenever any person carries out any sand mining operation,
yes,
or causes to be carried out any sand mining operations without any lawful authority, that means his authority gone. Lawful authority, got
He
that
had begun
purpose.
it, he had begun it within time, he was intercepted on the way, because in taxing statutes also you have been doing it. If I am in possession
what-
of a challan
what-
merely
what-
because time has been spent,
My lord, may I tell you what happens? Maximum, sometimes what happens, and it is the actually, my lord, the cause or my lord, root in the matter is that. Suppose timing is this, that your starting point is suppose
we will
8 a.m.
continue then tomorrow, it's
8
almost
a.m.
5.
But my
We
lord,
will continue tomorrow,
it
Mr. Sen.
appeared, may I tell you, it
Mr. Sen
appeared.
will continue tomorrow. Today there is I'm not dictating the order, then we'll hear it. Because this you have to satisfy, because I am also of the view now that mere expiry of time mentioned on the e-challan may not give you the authority to block unless something more is there.
Something more is there, may I just do 1 minute.
I am recording that. You satisfy me on that. ওই আগেরটা কেটে দিন, তা লিখুন। Having heard the learned counsel appearing for the respective parties, comma, it appears that the question that requires to be answered in these writ petitions is whether mere expiry of the time mentioned on the e-challan would give authority to the respondents to block a vehicle and impose penalty if the e-challan has been validly generated and time has expired because of reasons beyond the control of the carrier. This you please consider.
So my lord, again, let's kindly consider, then my lord, again, he has to answerable that that was the reason beyond his control. Otherwise, in my lord, on the basis of one e-challan, one can come and go to and fro. So my lord, once, because e-challan for the purpose of using only once. But my lord, suppose my lord, the transportation, the
For
area.
that he will require to satisfy. That is there.
Yes, suppose my lord, it takes 2 hours. It
Very well,
appears
I will
that
take
even
it
in the
tomorrow.
evening,
I'll
again that vehicle using each other
I'm
coming
doing
from
this.
that
I'm
side.
doing this. We'll fix it again on 12. Hard learned advocates appearing for the respective party. This matters for further consideration on 12. The সবকটা 12 তারিখে আবার যাচ্ছে। And I'll sit a little earlier so that we can have some
Tomorrow,
time.
Lordship, tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
Day after
Day
tomorrow. Yes.
12.
না টাইম
I
ফিক্স
don't
করতে
know, I
পারছি না
don't know
ডিভিশন
myself.
ফিক্স
Maybe 2 p.m. Maybe I don't know.
ইয়েস আমাদের follow করতে হবে সেটা।
So
Okay.
order is only hard and adjourned.
Yes,
That's
yes,
what I'm not recording.
yes. Hard and
And item number 18, my lord, is today, my lord, this is for report, my lord. It is only for report whether the death certificate has been uploaded. 18, item number 18.
Lordship, item number 12, item number 2, Lordship, this is for default, Lordship, I try to bring the other side.
And we help file a resolution.